So as I'm continuing to talk to God, okay, then we got to get on the subject because it was a long conversation. It was long. All right, it was very long. And I said, Lord, these people that don't have no respect for you and choose to actually, because you did give them free will, choose to work with the devil, why is it that after they work with the devil, because it's okay if that's what you're trying to do, I mean, it's cool. But why you gonna come back and then you gonna try to pray to the Most High God? No, the devil was your friend. Remember that? You wanted to kick it with the devil. You wanted to go do some bad shit. You was doing shit for money and fame and all this kind of stuff. So why are you now running back to God and asking God and praying to God and asking God to get you out the situation that you put yourself in with the devil? That's all I wanted to know. And so that's why I was asking God. I said, God, why are you always letting them come back and chop it up with you after they done sat up here and disrespected you like that? And so God was telling me straight up, John 10:10, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come so they may have life and have it in full. So God let y'all come back and he considers the things that you have done because he wants you to have life. And so that's why I never understood. Well, why didn't you just choose God at the beginning? Why did you turn your back on God and go work with the devil? What was you thinking there? You know what I'm saying, kings and queens? That's all I want to know is like, why you be got 1 foot in and 1 foot out? Why you be switching up on God like that? If you switch up on God, you going to switch up on me. So I don't even want to deal with you. That's what's real. Okay, because I'm team God over here and it's team God for life. It ain't no team God when I feel like being team God. It's team God for life, all right? And so at the end of the day, kings and queens, you got to look at yourself and be like, okay, so who team am I on? Am I on team devil's team or am I on team God team? Because at the end of the day, he said every knee gonna bow and every mouth is gonna confess that he is Lord. And so while you going over there on the losing team that I always talk about, you're gonna be looking stupid because you're gonna end up on God's side anyway. So why not choose God at the beginning? Why would you choose the losing team and then try to come to the winning team? Does that make any sense, kings and queens? It makes no sense at all. It's like at the end of the day, y'all think that y'all got time where you can go over there and you can play all kind of games, do scamming and go do murders and do all kind of bad stuff in this world because you feel like you got time to do it. But the times have changed. It's like either you gonna choose right or you gonna choose wrong, and you gonna deal with the consequences from that. You can't just go around murdering people and think that you're gonna get off and God is gonna listen to your prayers. No, God has closed his ears to your prayers. Let me be the one to tell you. All right? You can't keep playing games with God like that. He gave you plenty of chances, and that's just period.